Hi Coronado, I'm Blair King, Coronado City Manager, and this is the weekly update for the week ending February the 14th, 2020. The deadline for public review and comment on an environmental review of a plan outlining land use policies is Tuesday, February the 18th. If adopted, the San Diego County Airport Authority's draft environmental impact report for the creation of its airport land use compatibility plan will affect how more than 1,000 existing residential units and commercial properties in Coronado may be developed. The city, which does not believe the plan has to be adopted, has submitted its comments and created a list of its key points. You can find that online. In addition to limiting development, the city believes the plan is flawed based on the false premise that Coronado is encroaching into North Island when the city was incorporated decades before North Island was established. The city also believes the plan is based on an advisory document that did not require public review and comments. Individuals can make comments that are review copies of the documents at the City Hall and Library. New brighter LED bulbs were recently installed in streetlights at Orange Avenue and Loma Place, the recent site of a pedestrian-involved accident. The city requested San Diego Gas and Electric, which owns the streetlights, upgrade the lighting, and within about a week, the lights were switched out on 4 poles. The city appreciates SDG&E's prioritization of the work. LED lighting helps increase visibility. 3 pedestrian-involved accidents in the city's commercial district resulted in Coronado Police in January stepping up safety efforts. Another accident this past weekend is a sober reminder for pedestrians and drivers to please be extra careful in the commercial district. Drivers should slow down and be prepared to stop when turning or entering a crosswalk, and to never pass vehicles stopped at a crosswalk. Pedestrians should not assume drivers see them. The city owns some of the streetlights in Coronado, but some belong to SDG&E and some to Caltrans. The city has converted some of its existing to LEDs and is considering taking control of all streetlights in the future, converting them to LEDs. To report a streetlight outage, download the Ask Coronado app or call Public Services and Engineering at 619-522-7380. Naval-based Coronado, with logistical support from the city, held a public meeting this week at the library on air operations. Naval Base Coronado Commanding Officer Captain Timothy J. Slintz provided an informative presentation and answered questions from the audience. The captain talked about the history of the Navy in Coronado and its mission, and reviewed local procedures, flight departures and arrivals, hours of operation, and noise abatement efforts. The city has been asked, what is it doing to prepare for the coronavirus? Coronado is prepared. Public safety officials participate in a daily conference call with the County Office of Emergency Services to stay up to date on the outbreak. They share informational material with staff to guide paramedics, police officers, and other personnel in proper procedures for dealing with potential cases. This includes efforts to minimize potential numbers of personnel exposed, the use of personal protective equipment such as masks, and ventilation systems used in the ambulances. Fire personnel have procedures in place on how to coordinate with receiving hospitals to ensure the patient is met outside to minimize exposure. Marine Corps Air Station Miramar is serving as a federal quarantine location in San Diego. Naval Air Station North Island is not a quarantine location. For more information on coronavirus, find links in the weekly update online. The City of Coronado will observe the President's Day holiday on Monday, February the 17th, and reminds residents and businesses that some municipal facilities will remain open with varying hours of operation. See the holiday schedule online. This week's Pet of the Weeks are Cash and June. These 2 mixed-breed dogs were featured December, but they haven't yet been adopted. They are completely bonded together, and Paws of Coronado would prefer that they be adopted together. They are 7 years old and were found as strays wandering together on Isabella Avenue. They are looking for a quiet home with someone who will help them come out of their shells. Their adoption fee is about $200 for both. To set up a visit with Cash in June, call Paws, which runs the city's animal care facility, at 619-522-7371. For more information on these events and all the city's news, check out the City Manager's Weekly Update online.